Hello, my chosen ones, starseeds, and your divergents, my beautiful, lovely people, and the people that everything always works out for them, no matter what. I hope life is going extremely well for you. With that being said, we're going to be talking about some metaphysics today. What I can tell you is this: everything has a soul. What do I mean by that? Well, let me break it down for you. A man will sit here and think, that can't be possible. Not everything has a soul. And then there's me, the chosen one, who's dived deep into the depths of this knowledge that God source has left here for us to explore. And I realize that yes, indeed, everything does have a soul. A rock is just a rock. There's nothing special about a rock. It's not alive. But someone managed to take a rock and figure out how to turn it into a chip. And that chip is now powering the most advanced informational technology that we know today, which is called artificial intelligence. So, does a rock have a soul? Yes. Ice turns into steam. That's a soul. And wood burns and turns into ash, fire, and smoke. Those are different forms, which means that's a soul. And that's just my opinion, chosen ones. But we now can establish on a base level that everything has a soul. So, while the covert narc walks around thinking a chosen one looks beautiful and a chosen one is nice and respectful to people everywhere he goes or she goes, they think that they can just come beat you up, bully you, or harm you. But if everything has a soul, that means that every soul has a level. And they can't measure whose soul is more powerful. There's a reason why there's a story about David and Goliath. Because as big as that giant was, he could have never measured the soul of David. Because these things are on the unseen realm, my chosen ones. So yes, indeed, everything has a soul. God source has put us here and gave us dominion over everything in this world because we are the highest souls that exist on this plane. An atheist is completely disconnected from God's source simply because their minds don't want to accept that there is something more powerful governing everything that is going on here. But in due time, they will figure it out, which is why they say, many are called, but few are chosen. Chosen ones, make sure that you're never disconnected from your soul, as your soul is what keeps you balanced in this 3D plane. The same way the ice turns into steam, it's easily manipulated by the atmosphere because there's nothing containing the steam. But when it's ice, you can put it into a cup and you can move it from point A to point B, which means there's levels to this shit and this life that we live. How do I know that everything has a soul? Because there's programmable souls, and then there's free souls. Animals, they don't beg for mercy. You can have a gun at point blank range in a dog's face as its owner, and it will never know that you was trying to harm it. But as a human, that God source has bestowed protection upon us because we are higher level souls, can make a gun jam in the event of danger if a covert narc tries to take you out, or can divert your route from a dangerous place simply because you are a higher soul. Now, the souls have rank in this world, and you can't look at someone and tell their rank, which means they have to be very careful with the chosen ones, because we didn't choose the rank. It was bestowed upon us because that's what we came here to do. This information is for you to take seriously, but also use your discernment on the information that you receive here. A lot of people will disagree, my chosen ones, but at the end of the day, there's a reason why we're so heavily protected and everything always works out for us, even when the snakes and the demons try to attack us while our back is turned. With that being said, my chosen ones, keep building up your soul level and your spiritual points. Like in RuneScape, burying those bones to get the spiritual weight up to a higher level, level 99. I'll see you around. Peace.